Hi everyone, it's מאיר from Traded. Thank you very much for joining my live trading session where you will be able to see me trade live and watch my P&L and understand what am I doing and why am I doing, which I believe is the best way to learn trading. So let's welcome our trading room members. The market is just about to get open. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're watching us on YouTube. And thank you again. Let's start the trading session right now. Hi traders, welcome all. Good to see you all here. Welcome our traders here in our live training room, and of course those of you who are joining us in YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button for us. As you can probably see, the market starts down, quite a big gap down. S&P almost 0.7, Nasdaq 1%. Initial market move is slightly higher, but I do expect us to get down today. I mean, I do expect the market to get down today. Anyway, it should be an interesting day. There's a lot of candidates, and I think it should be quite interesting. And I believe it's one of these days where it's likely to be that I'm either going to have a big winning day or a big losing day. I mean, it's a nice volatility. I'm going to short Tesla under 255. It's close. Watch it.
Mayor, good morning to you.
Hey, Scott. I'm short Tesla. Wow, what a breakdown. And
Match is going long at 49.
I'm going to give it more space, traders. I'm going to give it more space. Stocks that will go against me, I'm mainly focusing on the short side. I will give them more space because my expectation today is that the market will move down. So I want to give it, I believe I'm right, and I want to play accordingly. Boeing will be shorted under 235.40 BA.
Nice move down on Tesla. Watch the match trade, MTCH. We'll be going long at 49.
It's a bit spready now, Boeing. I'm short Boeing. I missed the initial move actually. I was watching sideways for a short while and it triggered. I had to chase it down a little bit, but it's okay. I'm not worried about Tesla moving over the highs because, as I told you earlier, I'm going to give it some space and I expect it to come down. I mean, of course I'm worried about Tesla going up, but as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to give it some space. Roku will be shorted under 95.60. It's very close. I'm short Roku under 95.60.
Three possible trades, traders.
I'm going to short Nvidia under 455.30, which is the lows. I'm short Nvidia. I'm going to add to Tesla if it comes down under 254.70, which is my entry point approximately. But now I will trust her to come down more. Under 254.70 I will add.
Repositioning this CBS trade under 73.50. Going to be taking it short here, 73.50 right here and right now. I'm also long match, MTCH.
About to add to Tesla. Added. Market is expected to be very volatile. Both the S&P and the Nasdaq are moving down. Look at the S&P here. Started with a gap down and continues to come down. We're already down 0.9%. Nasdaq started down 1%. Now it's almost at 1.3. It is at 1.3 right now. Again, I'm giving some space. As you can see, normally if a stock like Tesla would move over the highs, I will be out. Not today. I'm giving it some space. It proved to me that it wants to come down. I added. Hopefully it's going to continue down. It's likely to do so because the market is moving down. And if it's not, and it looks like it's not, then I could be in trouble. As I told you earlier, I'm taking a big risk today. But I am expecting the market to continue to come down. But again, with such a volatility, you can't really trade in the same way like you normally do. Boeing is over the highs. Again, normally I would be out. Today I'm not. The market is at the lows. Hopefully I'm not going to see any pullback soon, but you know, it's the first 10 minutes, so everything is very, very possible, very fluid. Look at this move in NVIDIA. The smallest size I have of all my trades is at video because it's such a big mover. It's about to hit 3 points where I would like to take my partial. Right now, getting there. About to take a partial in NVIDIA real soon. Now, took a partial in NVIDIA. Wouldn't mind adding if it pulls back up. I'm still in red territory. If I would close all my trades right now, I will be in red based on Tesla and Boeing and Roku. But again, I'm trusting the market and the stocks that I'm trading to continue the downtrend. Guys, AMSC.
See that we are red.
I'm shorting right here. AMSC under 1445. And actually would like to add some size on that trade. Adding now. I wonder if it's open for trading for equities users. I doubt it. Tesla is misbehaving, Scott.
Just can't get going.
It's actually kind of uptrending.
Yeah, 257 would be a good long if it breaks that.
Sadly, you're right.
Yep.
Listen, I think I'm going to do well today.
Match not treating me very well.
But Tesla, I mean, look at NVIDIA. I'm adding to NVIDIA right now, traders. Adding to NVIDIA short right here on the pullback. Lows is 451 something, and it moved up like 2 points. I think it's good enough for me to add. Okay. AMSC. A $13 stock, almost 1 point, and going. Just look at the daily. Look at the daily of AMSC. Look at that. A stock that started at $5 and moved up to $17. That's what you pay if you follow it on Reddit. I mean, sometimes, not all the time. Some people made money, I'm sure. It's crazy. Some people expect it. Look at the daily again. I mean, I just love this formation. Some people would expect it to go up to wherever. I mean, just look at it. Stock that was just at $3, $4 just a few days ago. 2 months ago to be exact. Moved up to $17. I don't care if it's the world's best stock. It's going to come down. There is gravity. And gravity is going to take it down. And now Boeing should join.
$47 on match will be my stop loss. $47 on match.
And I'm actually going to add to Boeing under 235. I do not add to losing trades. 235 would be my entry point. I'm going to add to Boeing under 235. Which is now. Just add it to Boeing. Only one that's killing me is Tesla. It's not supposed to happen. Come on, AMC. Breakdown. Oh, the S&P. Well, I missed that. The S&P is actually moving up to the highs. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. I was hoping I will not have to see that. Okay, new low AMC. Officially $1 here. And with the size I've got, this is amazing. And I'm still riding AMC. No partial. And now I need to NVIDIA to make another nice leg down. And I wonder, AMSC. Scott, this is turning to be one of my biggest winners ever. No, not really. No, not really. But
wow.
A big winner.
AMSC?
Yeah. I want to add again to NVIDIA under 45250. If it's going to get there. Okay, so the market did move over the highs. And due to the fact that it's the first 15 minutes or so, I don't really know what's coming next. You can see that we have a small pullback from the highs. So I'm wondering if we're going to see the market now moving over the recent high, which I won't like that. I wouldn't. It's not going to look good. Especially to Tesla, which is giving me a headache here. But it could easily be a small pullback and a go, because normally on such a big gap down, we should get a gap and go in the S&P. So I'm thinking that this small pullback from the highs could be another leg down. I'm going to add soon to NVIDIA once more. Smaller size this time. Under 45250. It's a nice turning point. And if it's going to move under, I guess I'm going to see a new low. Let's take a look at the daily of NVIDIA. I mean, it does not look that bad. I mean, it's maybe now pulling back down and continuing, I don't know, but it's not a breakdown point or anything like that. Still looks fine for long if the market is going to turn up, but it's definitely a strong down day. It's down 2.5%, and I think we're going to get some more out of it. About to add some more under 45250. It's getting there. It's close.
Out of the match trade, obviously, with a loss, starting my day red today on this Wednesday.
Now, if the market's going to come down,
yeah, I knew.
Tesla's going to give up. But if the market's going to move over the recent high, I will have to move out of Tesla at some point here. About to add, adding now to NVIDIA. So again, a small red candle in the S&P 500. Now, another indication is the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is holding near the lows and it's down 1.3% right now. So based on the Nasdaq, it is likely that the red candle we're seeing right now in the S&P will take us lower. So although we just touched a new high in the S&P, we have to remember that the S&P is down 0.78% right now. Therefore, trying to move higher, actually moving higher, could not be trusted. Tesla new high, not doing well. So whatever NVIDIA chooses to do, I'm with it. I would love to go long NVIDIA if it moves higher. Actually, I will probably prefer, if there's a stock I would prefer to go long, it's one of the favorites, of course, is NVIDIA. Come on, NVIDIA. Show me I was right. Boeing is approaching the lows. Good. Not yet a partial. Good. Here we go. More than a point in Boeing. Exercise after adding earlier. It's doing extremely well. Okay, Boeing. I'm getting ready for a partial. And we do have a small red candle. Now I'm wondering if I should wait just a bit more to see that red candle in the S&P growing, hopefully moving to a new low, and only then take a partial in Boeing. Or should I take my partial in Boeing because it has reached my target? Here comes NVIDIA. It is getting close to a new low. Hopefully, we've just seen the highs of Tesla. Come on, NVIDIA. Nice breakdown. Be nice. And Tesla, hopefully that's the highs. AMSC, I did not take a partial. I was hoping for more.
Watch this ELF trade.
S&P is going sideways. I have no idea what is it about to choose. Based on the Nasdaq again, it should come down because the Nasdaq is coming down. And I think NVIDIA is going to hit a new low real soon. I'm moving to 5-minute candles. See, I don't yet have the technical formation in Tesla. No real reversal, just all 5-minute green candles. Oh, Tesla new high. That's very bad. Here comes NVIDIA.
Tesla trying to make new highs here. Interesting.
Good move in Boeing. Very good move in Boeing. Supported by a red candle in the S&P. S&P just decided to move lower. Not yet. I mean, right now a red candle. It's not at the lows yet. But I want to see a breakdown under 13 in AMSC and then make my decision. NVIDIA just had a beautiful downside move, but I don't think it's over. I think it's going to continue. Boeing just touched the lows again, and you guys told me I should take my partial, and this should be the point. But I did say today, early, that this is going to be a big green day or a big red day, and I did mean what I said. And again, normally I would have taken my partial, but right now I want to trust my instincts, and my instincts tell me that the market should come down. That's why I think I should wait a little bit more. S&P continues to go sideways. This next candle, the one that we have right now, is a crucial candle. The previous candle was red. Current candle so far is small green. If it's going to move over the previous candle's highs, then I'm going to be in trouble, I guess.
Jeez, Ahmad.
Oh, come on, Tesla, stop
AMD,
stop
and
that.
And down it goes now at the low.
I don't like what I see in Tesla. I don't like it. Nvidia is very close to the lows. This one could be trusted. Come on, green candle, go away. But it's not going away. It's getting stronger. Oh, boy, hey, Boeing, hey.
Yeah, but Daniel's making some good money and we're not on the Tesla trade. Can't believe this. All green candles on the breakout here on Tesla and stretching for the gap closure.
What was that in Boeing?
Market not helping. Yeah.
Remember I was shorting Boeing yesterday and I had the same candle on the downside? Now it's getting back at me. 5-minute reversal. That's what I need to see in Tesla. A 5-minute reversal. So far, all green candles. 5-minute reversal to be able to get out of this trade. S&P continues to go sideways. And now we're having a red candle, as it should be. Not yet the big red candle I was hoping for, but the fact that the previous candle was green and the current candle is red is much nicer.
Only 25 cents on the to reach the low of the day on the SPY actually, so we're getting there. Below the VWAP with this candle.
Boeing's back down. Good. What happened there in Boeing? You know, there's so many times where Boeing threw me out of a good trade. Just shook me out of good trades. This could have been one of them. Could have been one of them. Look at this huge green candle up from the lows in Boeing. From 233.30 to 235.90. I mean, 2.5 points. And today, as I said earlier, I am not running away so easily. And a new low in Boeing. And I think this is about to become the reversal I was looking for in Tesla. It could be, especially if the market's going to help. And here comes AMSC to the rescue. Now I need a big breakdown under 13 for a partial there. And Nvidia definitely downtrending, looking good. Hey, come on S&P, come on S&P. The key is the S&P and it's going nowhere. Let's take a look at the daily of Boeing to understand this trade just a little bit more. We talked about it yesterday. We had a very nice short yesterday. Look at this topping tail here. Stock recently moved up from around 212 to 243. That's a huge upside move. And again, it doesn't go without a pullback. It just doesn't go without a pullback. You just have to wait for the pullback day and look at this topping tail yesterday. We shorted this yesterday. It worked out fine. And today, as you can see, it is doing well too. I mean, it's a huge way down. And I'm not really talking about covering the whole gap down or whatever, but a pullback to around 50% of the recent move up. This could be another 3 points minimum. Now, I don't think I could hold for another 3 points here, but that's a beautiful, beautiful downside move. I've got 1.5 points right here. And I'm hoping for some more. And I'm hoping for the S&P to make a decision. It is just going sideways for quite a long time. I mean, other than the first 2 candles, actually 3 candles, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles just going sideways. And finally, a 5-minute reversal in Tesla. which means I could have a stop over the recent highs, and this stop will be a very correct technical reversal stop loss. As I told you earlier, I will take some risks today, which I normally don't. Expecting a big downside move in the S&P. Here comes the Nasdaq, new low, cool, 1.5%. New low in the Nasdaq. S&P should join, okay. The current candle is under the recent lows of the recent candles, which is a good indication that we're going to challenge the lows soon. I hope we will. And if that's the case, then this is it for Tesla. Probably. And Nvidia also slowly approaches the lows. And again, on a normal day, I would have had my second partial in Nvidia. I added quantity and I did not take my partial in Nvidia, although I reached earlier like 2 points. Normally, I would. Not today. Okay, Nasdaq is accelerating lower. The S&P now touching the lows, just touch the lows. Let's have a nice breakdown here. And thank you, Tesla, for considering my situation here. I mean, it's not yet over, of course, because Tesla, although it's down 1.5%, it's kind of weird in its behavior. It moved up. Definitely not a good choice today, okay? Let's just say it clearly. It was not my best choice today. Even if it's going to come back down, it's still not what I would consider a good choice. Okay, S&P breakdown. Cool. New low. Now let's see a big breakdown, not a small breakdown. Nvidia. New low. Just over 2 points here. Let's get a little bit more here. Okay, now that we just moved under the lows, I should get some more profits here. Bigger move. This should be the money time. Nvidia accelerating at the lows. Normally, I would definitely have a partial by now. Now, the S&P just moved down. The question is, when will the S&P be a little bit too extended to the downside? And then we should expect a pullback. At that point, I should be taking my partials. Nvidia doesn't stop. Approaching the 3-point mark. Boeing holding near the lows. Could be taking my partials around here, but I think it could move lower, and I keep waiting here for a new low in AMSC under 13, but it's also in a valid partial area here. Tesla still down 1.5 points. Nasdaq doesn't stop, down 1.7%. Boeing's looking for a new low. Nice. Here comes a new low in Boeing. Just touched it. Nvidia doesn't stop.
Wow, Tesla.
Over 3 points.
And SPY at the low of the day now.
Come on, Tesla, join. Join the party, Tesla. On a day like this, I should not have a loser. I should not have a losing trade. And so far I'm ready in Tesla. AMSC, come on. I know you need to break. I know you want to break. Okay, Nvidia definitely in a partial point. I'm getting ready. AMC is approaching the lows. Boeing for some reason doesn't break down. Come on, AMC. Show me the money. Show me the money. Nvidia doesn't stop. S&P stopped. And if the S&P is going to pull back up right now, okay, AMSC, oh, wow. Under 13.
It's a gift that keeps giving. Gift that keeps giving.
Oh, boy. It keeps coming. AMSC. Oh. Well, I can definitely tell you now, this cannot be a red day for me. It's not. Even if Tesla's gonna hit me again, this is not a red day anymore. No way. Taking now my partial in AMSC. Or should I? Okay, holding. No, holding. Just a bit more. Holding. Haven't taken my partial in Nvidia yet. More than 4 points and going. Okay, holding AMC. Still going. Tesla could turn green. Just a little bit more than a point from here. Nvidia doesn't stop. And the S&P is touching a new low. Nice. Nasdaq is moving down. S&P is just about to reach the 1% downside move. While the Nasdaq is almost at 1.8 and we're not stopping. And we're not stopping. Come on, Tesla. I don't want to have a losing trade on my resume today. Nvidia continues. Pre-market time. I was watching the market. And I told you this. When I started trading today, I mean, I knew this is going to be a special day. Okay, now partial in Nvidia. Took my partial in Nvidia. A small pullback there. Very small pullback there. Boeing is at the lows. I'm looking for a new low.
Yeah, still in the match trade.
AMSC keeps moving lower. I'm watching the buyers and the sellers very carefully. It's a very interesting game there in AMSC. Oh yes, it keeps moving lower. And just turned out to be my best trade today. And it doesn't stop. Here comes 2 points with very large size. Come on, Boeing, join the party. Break down, be nice. S&P doesn't stop. We keep going. We just crossed the 1% mark, almost hitting 1.1. And we're not stopping. Getting ready for a partial in AMSC. I'm sensing a bit of a pullback here. If it moves over 60, I'll take my partial. Over 1260. I'm watching the sellers. They are currently at 1250. Now AMSC is possibly looking for a new low. Sellers are still pushing down. There we go. Touching the lows. Tesla. My entry point was 254. My average is 254.66. We're just 60 cents away. Okay, first sign of a pullback in the S&P. Small bottoming tail, which will probably force me to take a partial. AMSC, and I'm wondering about to take my partial in AMSC if it moves off. Now, took my partial in AMSC. Amazing trade. Now, I don't want to let Boeing move up from here. As you can see, my partial point in NVIDIA was perfect. Perfect. Right after clicking that button, it moved up. Now, I don't want to see pullback in Boeing because I do sense some kind of a pullback in the S&P. We were a bit extended to the downside. We did make a nice breakdown move. But now I'm a little bit concerned about a possible pullback. AMC definitely pulled back from the lows just a bit. But this one is after a partial, so I'm fine with it. A bit worried now about what's going to happen in Boeing. I was really thinking that, expecting Boeing to move to a new low. It is trending low. No, I'm taking a partial now in Boeing. Took my partial in Boeing. I think it's going to pull back up with the S&P. I don't want to be there when it does that. Now the question is what's coming next with Tesla. Tesla, of course, is very weak. It's down 2%.
Yes.
And if I'm going to be lucky and the pullback in the S&P is no more than just a small pullback, there's just one more thing here to be done. I mean, I could add to NVIDIA, to my NVIDIA size once again. It is a valid pullback. It's quite a nice pullback. I'm going to wait a little bit more and see what happens in the S&P. And then make a decision if I'm going to add once more to NVIDIA. This time smaller size. I don't want to push my luck too much. I guess other than Tesla, I'm very lucky today. AMSC is looking for a new low. I've got the feeling that sometime later today, I'm going to be sorry for taking a partial at this area. Scott, how are you doing today?
I'm red with only 2 trades on now. The only thing I'm hoping for right now is match MTCH that I'm in at 47, and it's coming right up to it right now. Otherwise, I'm just kind of sitting tight here watching you make all the money.
Guys, I'm ashamed to tell you that I forgot that I'm short Roku. And I was just looking at my P&L right now, and there's one line there that is missing. I mean, Roku is on there and the number is 0, and seriously, I forgot. I didn't watch it.
It's a nice gift.
And there's another 5 grand there, Scott. And you know what? I'm taking my partial right here. Taking my partial right here in Roku. White Harris. Rich people's problems. I mean, turned out to be nice. Turned out to be nice. It could have been a disaster, of course. I was like, what's going on? Now watch the S&P traders, clearly a pullback from the lows. Glad to see that Tesla's not pulling back up. And that's the only one I've got here which is not decided yet. And I'm wondering if I should move out, if it moves over to 57. Or should I terminate it here and take a loss? It's trying to make a decision here, Scott. I don't know what's going on with Tesla now. I'm kind of encouraged to see that it hasn't yet moved up, which is kind of weird. It should have. But since it's holding here, although the S&P did move up a little bit from the lows, Tesla should have responded to that in a much stronger way. the fact that it's holding here is encouraging. It means that Tesla is more interested in coming down than up. And we do have a small red candle right now, so I hope I'm right. Nvidia pulled back up enough for me to add at some point. The S&P continues to move up from the lows. So far it's just a small pullback. You know what? I want to terminate Tesla. I'm terminating it now. I've got a loser. I've got a loser today. I do have a loser. If I want to, I could short it later. And traders, here are my results. I've got several winners. 1, 2, 3, 4. One loser in Tesla. Added quantities. I knew this is going to be a special day. I have added quantities. I have given my stocks a little bit more space. I'll talk about it in a minute. End result, I'm up more than $43,000, not including my open trades. Not much really, but basically a really fantastic day. I knew this is going to be a special day because it looked to me like the S&P has finally made a decision to come down today. So traders, I've got $43,000 in profits. I kind of knew that the S&P is likely to come down. It was a big gap down today and I expected it to be a gap and go, and it was a gap and go. So based on this plan, this was my game plan, okay? Based on this plan, I looked for a continuation and I knew that whatever I'm going to short, even if I'm going to have at some point a loser, is likely to become a winner. Well, the only challenge really was Tesla because the rest kind of came down. The only exception was this spike up in Boeing, which kind of took me off balance. But again, I knew it was my plan. It was my plan to let the stocks that I'm trading today to be a little bit more volatile than I usually let them be. I mean, go against me for a while. Tesla did that. At some point, I had a big loser there. I think $17,000. And I did let it go. And so here comes Roku new low, cool. So my game plan was to leave a little bit more space to the stocks that I'm trading. Now, when you have a volatile market, that's what you're supposed to be doing. And if you believe in the volatility and the direction of the market, it's a good thing to add some size. And I did add more than usual. So I started with a little bit more size than I usually do. And I kept adding as I was getting a little bit more confirmation from the market. I kept adding and more size than I usually do. So I was looking for a big positive day. I knew I was taking a risk and could be on the red side. And if I would have been on the red side, it would have been a very unpleasant day. But my game plan was based on the understanding that it's very likely that the market will come down. So I was taking a risk, but I knew that there will be like a 70% chance that I am right and that the market will come down. And I love the market when it comes down because then we're trading fear, and fear moves much better than greed. So when you have a market that is moving up like we've seen in the recent months, it's harder to trade it than if the market is moving down. And the market is moving down, we are playing on fear. And people, when they fear and when they want to take profits, especially after a long period of moving up, it is a time where it's easier to trade. It was rather easy for me to make that money today, really. And again, you need to leave it a little bit more volatility, take a little bit more risk if you trust the direction. I trusted it, and there comes this result. And I want to thank you for joining in today, and I want to thank you for being here with me today in our live training room, and of course those of you who are sharing our success in YouTube. Please hit that like button. I think we earned it today. Want to appreciate that. I do appreciate that. And plenty of links below this video if you want to join us for a free 14-day in our trading room, because all of these picks, if you are here, you know, we're called live in our trading room. So you're very welcome to join each and every day. So thank you all for participating. I will see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Scott. Bye-bye, traders.
Thank you, Mayor. Great trading day today, my friend. Super.
Thank you.